Today on Weenie Envy, Soulbright Flamekin. For 1/1 red, the Soulbright Flamekin is an elemental shaman, 2/1. Has the ability that you can pay 2 colorless mana to give target creature trample until end of turn. But the added effect is that if you use this ability 3 times and it's resolved, you may add, if this is the 3rd time you've used it this turn and it's resolved, you may add 8 red mana to your mana pool. So essentially, the two mana activation cost becomes 6 mana to get 8 mana, and that's why it is a neat little effect. Because the more of them you have, the effect triggers independently of each other. So if you have 6 mana and you have 3 of these out, you activate this one 3 times, giving the same one trample if you wish. You get 8 mana. Then you go to the next one, put 6 into it, and you get 8 mana, that's 10. Go into the third one, put 6 mana into it, and you get 8 mana, and that's 12. You have 12 red mana in your mana pool from 6 red mana. Now the effect reads that it has to be the 3rd time that it resolves, so if you were to try and pump that mana back into it and say, before the 3rd one resolves, do another try, whichever one resolves, the 3rd time that it resolves, you get the red mana. And that's a funny little effect because that means you can't do it essentially more than once, because you can't do something 3 times more than just one time. It's really confusing, I'm sorry. But yeah, that's why it's such an interesting card, how it self-restricts like that. And that's why it's the subject of today's Weenie Envy. Soulbright Flamekin. Neat little elemental shaman for a neat little elemental deck. Mana producer, neat little ritual mana producer in red. Yeah. I hope this has inspired you to build a deck with Soulbright Shaman, or at least inspired you to look at the card a little bit differently than you normally would have. And yeah, I also hope that you're having a wonderful morning, a wonderful afternoon, or a wonderful evening, and I hope tomorrow's even better. Take care, everyone.